Around 5, he'll usually get up from his nap, and we'll eat dinner. On a good day, we'll watch TV. Next thing you know, it's time to get ready for bed. It feels like a full-time job sometimes, but that's pretty much our routine since we began dealing with his dementia. I mean, I can hardly grasp how much he's changed over the last couple of years. Going from the libido of a teenager to not even hugging me anymore. I find I'm always adjusting and changing, and it leaves me with a sense of isolation. How did you ever deal with that?
It wasn't easy. Seeing the closeness that Bill and I once had drifting away, it was heartbreaking. But when you're caring for a loved one like this, you know those changes are coming.
Well, they're sure front and center now. I look at him struggling with this disease, and I find myself constantly trying to understand Charles and what our relationship is supposed to be at this moment. He used to be so sweet and romantic, but now it's like he's a completely different person. Every day I have to bathe him, feed him, help him use the restroom. You know I love him, but it feels like I'm more of a nurse than a companion. And to be honest, it's like I'm a different person. Less of a wife, more of a caregiver. For a long time, it was difficult to understand which one I was supposed to be. It's confusing. Is that normal? Does that make me a bad partner?
Oh, Charlotte, everybody knows how great you are with Charles.
I miss being a wife and the closeness. I just want our relationship to go back the way it was before all this.
Well, Bill was never the romantic type, real shocker there. But he had subtle ways of showing that he loved me. What I'd give for those subtleties today.
A couple months ago, Charles hugged me the way he used to. It was in that moment I realized how much I missed that. I could have stayed there forever, and I sensed he could have too.
What about now?
Now? I haven't felt anything like that since, and I'm afraid it'll never happen again.
It'll happen again, trust me. When you look for the moment, it will find you.
I've been told I should concentrate on the little things. Holding hands, a kiss on the cheek, saying I love you. Things that I never realized could help.
Does it?
Somewhat. It seems to soothe him.
Well, that's great. At least he's recognizing your touch then.
Oh, I'd like to think so, but it's hard to tell. One moment he recognizes me and the next he doesn't. I know it's not his fault, but it's hard not to take it personally, you know?
Well, what does your doctor say?
That you can't take it personally.
Sure.
That I need to reassure him, rub his shoulders, read his favorite book, look at a photo album.
The little things. What about music?
Charles still loves his music. And to tell you the truth, it's one of the few things we do together where I can still connect with him, even if it's just for a few minutes.
Intimacy, touch, and sexuality are important human needs that change with age. While some couples may continue to be sexually active, intimacy and sexuality may become much more complicated when one partner has dementia, especially as dementia advances. Changes in the brain due to dementia can cause sexual and intimate feelings to change unpredictably and in different ways for every couple. Changes in mood or personality may cause your loved one to become more irritable and distant or less interested in affection. Or your partner may be more interested in sex and intimacy than they used to be. This may create a mismatch between partners' expectations. It is common for people with dementia to experience changes in sexual behaviors due to declining inhibition. These can include an increased desire for sex, making sexual comments or advances towards someone other than their spouse or partner, sexual behaviors that are out of character. For example, someone with dementia may view pornography when they haven't in the past. These changes in behavior are due to damage in the brain. The person with dementia does not realize what they are doing or how it affects others. If your loved one's actions are troubling, you can try the following. Simply ignore the behavior if it doesn't create a safety problem. Try to eliminate or reduce situations where the behaviors usually happen. Use distraction or redirect to something else. For example, if the person with dementia reaches out to grab someone in a public place, you could intervene and hold their hand. These behaviors may cause embarrassment. Consider being honest with people around you and tell them that your partner has dementia. As you become more hands-on with things like feeding, bathing, or dressing, you can be so focused on completing care tasks that you may miss opportunities for closeness and affection. Remember that intimacy is a lifelong need. Touch and affection are important for everyone. By taking an intentional approach during routine activities, you can connect. Although your relationship changes when dealing with dementia, caregiving can provide many opportunities for love and affection and can be a source of comfort.